Okay, to make it fade out, we could use a similar messaging system, except these messages could be power up off. So let's say when the level starts, power up on will happen and it'll fade in. And then let's wait 5 seconds and then power up off. So we'll go to control flow after 100 milliseconds and make that 5,000 milliseconds. So that's 5 seconds. We will send power up off to myself, and power up off, we need a new receiver for that. So we'll duplicate our receiver there. When I receive power up off, what do we want to do? Well, we don't want to fade in, so we'll get rid of that. We want to do something very similar to this, but subtract the alpha. So we'll duplicate our fade in function and let's rename it to fade out. And the alpha should go to alpha of myself minus 0.01. And fade out should only happen if alpha is greater than 0. And if the alpha is still greater than 0, it'll wait 10 milliseconds and then it won't fade in, it will do another fade out. So that means every 10 milliseconds, as long as it's not at alpha 0 yet, it'll keep fading out. And finally, when we receive that power up off, we need to run our fade out function. Okay, let's test that out now. So it fades in nicely. Then after 5 seconds have passed, it will fade out again. And the good thing about this is that you could remove this so that it doesn't fade in when the level starts. You could have a collectible that could send a message to the player saying power up on and power up off. Perhaps something like the speed boost could give you this flame effect. In fact, we could go give that a quick test. If I edit my player script to find the part where it collides with the speed boost object here, I could broadcast power up on and then broadcast power up off again. So if I go to events, broadcast message, power up on, and then after 2 seconds we could say power up off and play that to test it out. The power up effect will come in and then fade away again. And if you wanted it to fade in a little quicker, we could go and edit the power up effect, and instead of it going by plus 0.01, maybe we could go plus 0.03. Same thing with the fade out. Speed it up a bit. Let's see what that looks like. Nice. And then it fades away again. Cool, so that's how we can get a power up effect working.